So this video is about our ladders. And you might be wondering, what is our ladders? What does that mean? Well, let me show you what a ladder is. That is a ladder. Do you see how this is a ladder, the blue part right here? And do you see how this dog is going up the ladder? Yeah? So this is our ladder. And what we're going to do, we're going to start putting two sounds together. So we've learned the letter B, 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 and we learned A, A. So what we're going to do, we're going to take just the first sound of each letter. Just the first sound, not the second sound, not the third sound, just the first sound. Can you put your finger up like this and say first sound? Good. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to go like this. B, A. And then we're going to say it together faster and faster. So we're going to glue the blend faster and faster until we have the full blend. So it's B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, ba, 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 ba. So now we have ba, B, A, ba. All right, so let's go do the second one. Repeat with me, okay? B, E. Remember, this is E, but we only say the first sound. B, E, B, E, B, E, B, E, B, 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 B. Good job. Now let's go over here. We have B, E. Remember, this is A-I, but we only say the first sound. So, B, E, B, E, B, E, B, 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 B. Good. Let's go to the next one. We have B, A. Remember, A-O-U, but we only say the first sound. So it's A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, ba, 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 ba. Good. And the last one, B, remember it's A-U-U. So it's the first sound, B, 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 B. Good. So now let's say it together. Ba, B, A, ba, be, B, E, be, B, B, E, B, ba, B, A, ba, and then ba, B, A, ba. Oh, my ladder is falling. So now let's say it together. Ba, be, bi, ba, ba. And that is the fast way of saying it. So we can say it the slow way, B, A. But what we really want is to say it the fast way, ba, ba. We want it to be glued together. We unglue it when we want to sound it out and we want to make sure we're saying the right sounds, but then we glue it back together, right? So we say ba, the fast way, okay? So let's say it again together. This time we're going to say it slow and fast. B, A, ba, B, E, be, B, E, B, B, A, ba, B, A, ba. And now we're only going to say it the fast way. Ba, be, bi, ba, ba. Good. Ba, be, bi, ba, ba. All right, so if I turn it and I show you this one, can you try to tell me the slow way when we unglue it? B, A. Good job. Good. And then can you try to say it fast? B, E, B, E, B, E, B, 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 B. Be. That's the fast way. Be. Good job. All right, let's try this one. So this is B, A, B, A. Now let's say it faster and faster until we say it fast. B, 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 b. B. Good. Okay, now try this one. You do it. Say it loud to your mom. B. Very good. And all. Very good. So b. All. B, ball. Ball is the fast way. Good job. All right, how about over here? B. I. Now, can you say it fast? B. Good. And over here? B. A. Good job. And now let's say it fast. Ba. Ba. Good job, beginners. So we're going to go over our letters like that every week until we know all of our letters, because this is going to help us to say words. So when we know them really well, then we're going to add letters at the end. And I don't have my letters with me over here, but we're going to add letters, but we're not going to do it yet. We're going to add letters and we're going to make words. And you're going to be able to read your first words. Isn't that exciting? You are learning to read, beginners. I am so happy. I'm so excited for you. You're going to be able to read soon big books, and you're going to be able to read the most important book in the whole world. And what is that book? That's right. It's the Bible. You are right. You're going to be able to read it all by yourself. So we need to learn our letters very well so we can say our words fast. Okay? All right. Let's go over the second letter. So that was the B letter. And now we're going to go over the C letter. Because remember, what sound does it make? What is the first sound of the letter C? Do you remember? K, S, K, S. So the first sound is K. Very good. It's K. So now we're going to go K. What's the first sound? Ah. Good job. K, A, Ka. K, A, K, A, K, A, Ka, 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 Ka. So this is Ka. Very good. Now, we're going to skip this one for right now, and I'll explain to you afterwards, okay? Let's go over here to this one right here. What does it say? First sound is K. Yes, K. And this one is A, O, U, right? So it's the first sound, A. K, A, K, A, K, A, Ka, Ka, Ka. That's the fast way to say it. When you glue it together, it's Ka. All right, very good. How about over here? K, A, K, A, K, A, Ka, Ka. This is Ka. Very good. Now, let's go back and look at these two right here. So these two are a little bit different. It's not the letter C. Did you notice that it wasn't the letter C right here? What letter is this? This is the letter K. Can you say K? And K says K. Oh, wait a minute. What does this one say? What is the first sound? K. And what is this one? K. Oh my goodness. It says the same sound. Did you hear it? Did you hear the same sound? K and K. Oh, wow. So they both say K, right? But if we put this letter, the C, in front of an E, so if it looks like this, let me show you. I'm going to write it over here. If it looks like this, if I do this, do you see it very well? Now I'm writing in print right now, okay? I'm not writing in cursive, because I'm showing you like on your ladder, right? On your ladder, it's a K and an E. If I write it with a C and an E, guess what it says? It doesn't say K. It's gonna say. Because a C in front of an E gets the second sound. What's the second sound of this letter? Let's say it together. K, s, k, s. So what's the second sound? S, right? So this is the second sound over here. S. And so it will say, and we don't want it to say, we want it to say K. So that's why we put the K right here. That's a rule you're going to learn soon when we do our logbook, when you come back to class. Okay, so let's look over here. Over here, this is the same thing. This is K, A, K. But if we put a C in front of an I, then guess what? It says the second sound. And what is the second sound? Let's say it together. K, s, k, s. So what's the second sound? S. That's right. So here it would say C. So this is a rule with the E and the I. The C in front of it says S, right? And we don't want that. We want it to say K. So the only way is to change the letter and put a K. So we swapped. We swapped. Can you do the motion? Swapped. We swapped the C for the K. Okay? All right, very good. So now we can say it. It all says K. K, A, K. K, E, K. K, I, K. K, A, K. K, A, K. Now let's say it fast. K, 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 K. All right, so this is your two letters. And so I want you to go ahead and this weekend or next week, watch this video again and again, because every day you need to say your letters so you can learn it and you can know it really fast, okay? All right, good job, beginners.